Hello guys, my name is George Wilkinson and I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. This is the Global Scholar YouTube channel. In fact, I'm very excited to bring you yet another video. It's been quite a while since I last brought you a video. In fact, it's been over a month, and the reason being that I took some time off, to finish with my dissertation. As some of you may or may not know, I was a student of the Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen, where I was studying for my master's in international marketing, and thankfully I have submitted my final dissertation, and it's all a wrap for me here in Aberdeen. And so and also thankfully I have the time now to be bringing you lots and lots of useful content. And so guys, if you're ready for today's video, why don't you smash the like button? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and let's jump straight into today's video. This video will be pretty quick and pretty straight to the point. I just want to share with you 10 quick tips on how to settle in once you arrive in the UK as an international student, just as a way to warm myself back into this channel, and to connect with you once again. Now, over the course of the month, whilst I've been focused on my dissertation, I've had lots of friends, individuals come into Aberdeen, and I know all across the UK, new students have been flying in, settling into the accommodations and starting student life. I think the academic year officially began in September, and so lots of international students are probably already settled in, but there are quite a number who are yet to come in. And even for those that are already in, I believe that some of these tips that I'm going to share, they will find very valuable. I've had lots of individuals reach out to me asking about how they should go about a few things. And so in today's video, I'm just dropping 10 quick tips to help you settle in quickly once you arrive in the United Kingdom as a student. There are some things that you need to get done, and I will be sharing them in today's video. Number one is to see out your quarantine period. I know for sure that once you come in, you should isolate for about 10 days. And so you should see yourself through this period. Obviously, during this period, you are not expected to be moving about a lot. You can only go out to get essentials. During this period, you cannot go to the post office to go and collect your biometric resident permit. No, it is not allowed. You must see the entire 10 days out and wait for your quarantine period to be over before you are able to move freely about. So I say to you, be patient. 10 days will just come by in a breeze, and once that's over for you, you have the liberty and freedom to do as you please. Now, the second thing you need to do straight out of quarantine is to get a SIM card. Number two, so that's point number two. Get a Leica mobile SIM card or any other SIM card for that matter, but just be sure to buy a good data plan, buy a good call and data plan. Usually the common ones come with unlimited calls and unlimited text messages, as well as a data package. So be sure to get one. The reason being that once you start moving about, you will need to still make calls, you need to connect with individuals, and most importantly, you will need the internet once you move out of your accommodation, being that your accommodation has wireless, has Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, or Wi-Fi connectivity. Once you move out of your accommodation, you can still be able to be connected to the internet and to be able to do your transactions and to connect with friends and family, and also importantly to access Google Maps in case you get lost. Point number three is to download your transport apps or to register for your transport pass. This is very essential, especially if you need to move from your accommodation. And so be sure to find out what sort of transport system or what transport company works in your area. If there is an app for it, you download and be able to purchase a ticket on the go. These days, most areas across the UK have the option or the ability to buy a ticket using an app. And so you should be able to do this fairly easy. So another reason why you also need the data package. So download the transport app, buy your ticket or your bus pass to be able to move around as and when you need to. Now, moving on, the fourth most important thing you need to do next is to go and collect your biometric resident permit, and you should be able to collect this at the post office that you stated on your visa application form. And so once your quarantine period is over, you can go to your stated or designated post office and collect your biometric resident permit. You will need an ID to collect this, so I suggest you go with your passport. Point number 5 is to go to your university and collect your student ID card. This is proof that you are a student. You will need your student ID card on you for identification first and foremost, and sometimes to also access some student discounts and access certain offers. So go to your uni and collect your student ID card if you haven't done that already. Next, whilst collecting your ID card at your uni, I suggest you collect some introductory letters. Now, these are letters that are issued by the universities. They are fairly easy to acquire, and these help you to open a bank account, for instance, or it introduces you to, an organization or anything that you want to do. It's proof that you are a student and you want to register for certain services. For me, what it helped me to do was it helped me to open a bank account and to register for my GP, which I am moving on to the next. So the next point is that you need to register with a health facility or a general practitioner or a GP. That's how it's popularly called over here. Your university will be able to inform you about the options that you have in terms of which facility or which GP you should register with. So I suggest whilst collecting your introductory letters and your ID card, you ask about this and be able to register with your GP. Registering with your GP enables you to access healthcare once you fall ill or fall sick. Next, I suggest you find out who your energy suppliers are, that is your electricity and your gas suppliers, and this really pertains to those who are in private accommodations. Usually for individuals who are in university accommodations, it's most of the times all inclusive bills, and so they don't have to bother about paying for electricity or for gas. But for individuals in private accommodations, I suggest you find out who your supplier is and how you will be making your monthly payments. If you need more information about accommodation and all other accommodation information, I'll put a link in the description box below. I have a few videos that I talk about accommodation, rent, and utilities. I'll put a link in the description box below. You can check that one out. Now, my final point is to look out for shopping centers close to you. And this is very important because you will be needing essentials, food, the basic essentials whilst you are a student. It is important to locate or look out for the shopping centers that are closest to you. I suggest you take a trip around and find out which shops have the lowest prices, just so that you can save yourself some money as a student and on your living expenses in general. I have a video where I talk about how to save money as a student. I'll also link that one in the description box below. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, 10 quick tips to help you settle in quickly as a uni student once you arrive in the United Kingdom. If you have any question, please post it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer your question right away. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to this channel, smash the like button, give this video a big thumbs up. My name is George. See you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.